different screenshot of what we've done with case management and contract management. My example before was simply document driven, right? I send a document, I bring it back, and I had to do all the work myself. But can ShareBase help you with some of that information? So we've designed an application using our case management capabilities to where I could pull certain information from your existing systems or existing profiles. I could assign tasks to individual members. So if you have a team of 5, today you might be sticking Post-it notes on their computers or calling them, but could you set up tasks automatically in the system? And as you go through the process, we've given you just a quick little look of different icons that will turn color based on where the process is. It can be as simple as this non-disclosure agreement, or it could be as complicated as anything you need with addendums and changing that around. I don't work in legal a whole lot, but I know it can get very complicated when you try to negotiate different contracts. So you can see that each step was completed and it's in the green, and now we're moving forward. Anybody that has been assigned a specific action, you can see who it is, any additional notes. It's all managed in one system as opposed to trying to collect everything else. You can even attach emails as well. And the piece that drives all of this at the end is the fact that all the content can be shared through ShareBase. And in this particular case management application, we captured the link that was created. So you're actually able to see that right in the case management application, where you can go in and say, aha, this contract has been shared, here's the link, here's where they're bringing information back in. So it can be simple, can get complicated, really depends on what the needs are that you have. And from the IT perspective, right, I talked about the fact that we want to be able to provide certain security measures as you're sharing these contracts, as you're sharing any other on-base content. And so this is my system administrative site. It's all tile-based. It has nothing, there's no training required. And so you don't have to dedicate anybody specifically to maintaining ShareBase. But this is where I can enforce certain sharing rights. And so when I enforce sharing rights for your on-base content, you can add some additional rights and say when the content does go out, should it be able to be downloaded or edited, brought back? So you can set certain default rights for the different user groups. Should that content go out with password protection, and how long should it live externally? And you can report on this. So as we talked about HIPAA compliance a little bit earlier, there's a number of compliances that require you to show who has been given access to your content. And when you send emails, that's all you can say is, hey, I've sent a bunch of emails with these attachments, but you're able to actually report from ShareBase to see what document was shared, what is the location of that file, who was shared with, how long is it going to be available for externally, and was there a password or not. We have a case study that we just released with Fulton County Medical Center in Ohio, who utilizes ShareBase to share patient-related information. And one of the features of ShareBase, this reporting supports their HIPAA compliance requirements. And we also have other customers who have put together their on-base and ShareBase systems together, and their biggest excitement was the fact that it all came from one content services provider. So rather than shopping a number of different vendors for each individual solutions you need, you're able to get it all from DTI. And they're able to both help you install it and configure it, and you're also working with one vendor, the service provider, but also the one software developer company as well.